someone like Makaya and Chini and Wasim Akram that he is reminding of. The square leg still standing outside. The fine leg has been brought in. The third man stepped out for this over. Over pitch delivery played straight towards the bowler. It's a good start by the Jaguars. A good field setup as well by the captain. He's setting up the field according to the bowler. He knows his bowler inside out. What kind of a bowling performance has been shown in the previous matches. Look at that shot. It was a pull that was being done towards the leg side. One bounce for the first boundary of the match. What a shot that is. Short pitch delivery stayed a bit low. The batsman was ready for that. He pulled that over toward the leg side for the first boundary of the match. Now we have to wait and watch what kind of a delivery is coming now from Akash, because he's been scored for a boundary. A full toss delivery played between the two fielders who were standing on the outside. They have received one more boundary. What a shot that is from Vineet. Beautiful drive that is. He made sure that he does not miss that full toss at all. And a beautiful boundary that's been played towards the outside. So two boundaries back to back. One towards the leg side, the other one towards the offside. Now what is Vinit planning at the moment? He has already scored two boundaries in this over. We had seen a very good first over being started there by Atul. A beautiful delivery to come back. Beautiful delivery. Hit on the good length. Now it primarily becomes very difficult for any of the batsmen if any bowler is bowling the deliveries on the good length. Now the reason is only one. When the delivery is being bowled on good length, the batsman would stay there and would want to defend or play for a single, not for a boundary or a six. A delivery that's going outside of the first extra coming in wide. .4 overs being completed. The scorecard is on 11. A shot that's being played towards the gully. There's a cover that's standing there. Now the sun has been hidden by the clouds. Let's hope there's no rain today because the weather looks very beautiful today. Last delivery of the second over. Are we getting to see another boundary or a maximum from Vineet? A shot that's been played towards the leg side. There's a protection being kept in the deep for a single. So 2 overs being completed of power play. The scorecard moves to 12 runs without a wicket. Now Atul comes back. A beautiful delivery to start the over. The young man looks somewhat around 5.5, and the bowling performance that he has shown for his team is brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. The delivery that he's bowling, he's trying to mix up all the 6 deliveries that he's bowling in his over. Now we had seen one delivery, then he went off pace, and the rest were the one that he wanted to bowl in the right areas. So that's a sign of a good bowler. That's a sign of a good bowler. A full toss, completely been missed by the batsman. The ball should have been hammered towards the leg side, but it was unexpected for the batsman. Vineet, the man who had headed 2 boundaries in the previous over, has to come back to the pavilion. So the first wicket goes. Atul takes the first wicket for the team, and the scorecard stays 12 for the loss of 1 wicket. Now Atul has got the first wicket for the team. They are back. They are back after being scored for 2 boundaries in the previous over. So the new batsman stepping in, Kalp. Now he's the right-handed batsman, checking the field that's been set up by the captain of Jaguars. A good start there. Good start there. Good defense there. Hard defense being played smartly towards the leg side. The long on fielder was standing inside the circle. So Kalp off the mark. That's a good way to start any inning. Now, even when I'm there inside this ground when I'm playing cricket, I would never try to hit the first ball for a boundary like Virendra Sehwag. Now, I would always prefer taking off the strike from a single and then decide what needs to be done and just have a look at the bowler, the deliveries that he's bowling, and then decide when you go back on strike and think what kind of a shot selection to be made. A shot that's been played towards the covers area. Chance of a run out if there's a directed. Ooh, couple of inches away from the stumps. A quick single being taken. Good running between the wicket. Good communication between Kalp and Gautam. Just to remind you, this is the power play. The power play where the field restrictions are there. Just 2 fielders can be kept outside the circle. Now, it is a good chance for the batters to score big because they can score maximum in such kind of situation where the power play is there. And every team who would step in, the openers who would step in, they would want to make sure that they score big and high. What a bowling performance this guy is showing. This young man have bowled 1.5 over, just been scored for 4 runs, 1 wicket. A shot that's been played towards... Oh, what a catch there by Bakhtiar. What a catch that is. Beautifully been bowled, and this is the 2nd wicket falling. So the man who just stepped in Has to come back outside the ground. What a catch that was. The momentum was changing. The momentum has been changed. In the previous over, 2 boundaries been scored where we were thinking that Aces would go hard at the Jaguars. But at this moment, Atul is the man who's setting up things for the Jaguars. So 2 wicket in this over. 14 runs on board after 3 overs for the loss of 2 wicket. A ball that's been bowled towards the leg side. Started with a wide. Akash is the man who's continuing from Mountains End. Now this is the second over from Akash. A shot that's been played straight towards the side screen. A good stop there by the long on fielder. Good field setup. They are pretty active. All the fielders, if you look at them, they are very active. They are into the game. They are making sure that they are doing it for the team. They know how important it is. The power play is very important for the team. A delivery that's been bowled outside off. Beautiful delivery there. A good delivery, a good defense being played straight towards the long off fielder. Now at this moment, both the batters would want to make a good partnership for the team, because they have already lost 2 wickets in the power play. It's been just 3 overs. A shot that's been played towards the offside, but completely misses that. There's an appeal that is happening, but I'm sure the ball has not nicked the bat because it did not look like. Beautiful comeback by the team Jaguars. Again, a delivery that is being bowled right in the block hole. It's a good comeback. Now you do see a bit of pressure on the batsmen because they are aware. They are aware that they have lost 2 wickets. They need to stay there. It's a 20 over game. It's a 20 over game where they need a partnership to score good so that their bowlers have something to defend. A shot he wanted to play towards the offside, completely misses that. What an over that is. What an over. Just an extra in that over. Beautiful bowling performance that's been shown by both the bowlers. Akash and Atul have done the part for the team. So we come to the end of 4 overs. Just 2 runs out of the previous over. Now the man who's taken 2 wickets, Atul, is coming back from the mountains in. A shot that's been played towards the offside for a quick single. Now, single is something that the captain of Jaguars would not mind, because this is the power play. If they're getting singles in this situation, they would be happy. Now, aces need to decide something. Both the batters need to have a communication between each other and think that what needs to be done in this situation. Do they need to stay back there? Is that what they're planning? Now, if you look at the way both the batters are playing, they are dealing into singles. Looks like they want to stay there till the end. Don't want to lose any wicket. That's what the plan looks like. 5th over in progress. Just 18 runs on board and 2 wickets already been fallen. A shot that's being played towards the side screen again. The long on covers up and throws that ball straight towards the keeper. Good field setup. Good fielding performance being shown. No misfields till now. No catches being dropped. All the chances being taken. That is something the captain would like to see. The captain looks happy with that. Now, it's not at all breezy on this ground. It was breezy when the match had started. It was sunny. But after 2 overs, the momentum from the bowling department has changed literally towards them. Aces does not look that happy with the performance till now in the power play. But this is cricket. If they have a good partnership, one of the batters decide to go big, I'm sure they would score big. Now, the average total that we usually get to see on this ground is 160, 70 plus that we usually get to see in a 20-over match. Short pitch delivery stayed low. Now, this is what I was telling you in the beginning, that it's completely a pitch that is unexpected. You would not see much bounce that is coming up. Now, you had seen in this particular match just one ball that was bowled. The bowler was trying to bowl to a shoulder length and the batsman had pulled that over. But most of the time, if 100 deliveries are being bowled, you will see 90 deliveries would stay low. You will not get much bounce, which is why the batters have to stay low to make sure that they are connecting those deliveries which are staying low. Now, look at that. Even that delivery, that stayed low. And there's a misfield. I just said there's no misfield, but they have done it. The first extra overthrow that is coming up. Nevertheless, good over again. Atul have bowled 3 overs, 10 runs, 2 wickets. So scorecard moves to 5 overs being completed. The scorecard moves to 2-2 for the loss of 2 wickets. Now the new bowler has stepped in, Kanav. The bowling change has happened. Akash been taken off from there. Now Kanav has stepped in. Divya on strike. So this is the last power play over. I'm just wondering if they are deciding to take this over to score big. Short pitch delivery went on the leg side. A wide delivery, an extra to start this over. Good delivery to come back after the wide delivery that's been bowled towards the leg side. They are dealing into singles at the moment, so this is the last over of the power play. Now we have to see what kind of a target they are planning for. The Jaguars have lost their openers in the beginning. 2 wickets in the power play is not a good sign for the team who's batting first. And on a pitch where you see high-scoring games. A shot that he wanted to play towards the offside, completely misses that. If that would have been connected, we would have seen a beautiful boundary that would be going towards the covers area. But unfortunately, the batsman completely misses that. It's a good ball by Kanav. He's trying to mix up his deliveries. Now he knows at this particular moment, the aces are not in control. They are dealing into singles at the moment, which is why they're making sure that they are staying there. Now the pressure is not there on the bowler, because on that side, the man Atul have taken 2 wickets. So they are standing strong. The Jaguars are standing strong at the moment. A shot that's being played towards the long off. He's charging up. It is going between 2 fielders. A good stop there. And yes, they have taken 2 runs there. Good stop there. Good field setup. They are able to stop that ball. They need boundaries. They need sixes to get a good score. A ball that's been bowled outside of. The bowler was expecting it to be a wide delivery, but unfortunately it stayed inside the wide line, which is why it's not a wide delivery. An overpitch delivery straight played towards the bowler. No run there. So we have come to the end of the power play. 6 overs being completed. The scorecard moves to 26 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. Now the new bowler has stepped in. Vishal has been brought in, the first spinner. Now the field has been spread out, no restrictions, because the power play has been completed. Just 26 runs being scored in the power play, where 2 wickets have been fallen for the Aces. Now Divya is there on strike. A left arm starting that over with a short pitch delivery, but they are standing there at the shot to stop those quick singles. Now the captain of Jaguars is aware that they are dealing into singles. They are not trying to hit any of the deliveries outside the ground or for a boundary. Flighted delivery went on the leg side, umpire turning towards us, opening his arms and signaling as a wide delivery. A flighted delivery completely been missed by Divya there. No run there. Just an extra run being scored in this over. 2 dot deliveries. It's a good start. Good bowling performance being shown by the Jaguars. They are happy with the performance. They are happy with the toss and the decision that's been taken. And an extra again. A delivery that was being bowled outside of. Now the umpire has turned towards us, signaling as a wide delivery. Two deliveries been bowled. Yes, 2 runs been scored, but that has not been scored from the bat. Been scored by the extras. A beautiful delivery. A flighted delivery being played smartly towards the point who's standing deep. Both the batters are aware if they are playing such kind of deliveries towards the fielder, a single can be taken easily. Now Gautam is back. Went on back foot, defends that ball. No run there. A bit of field change. Bakhtiar wanted the point fielder to step up, stop those singles. A flighted delivery played towards the leg side area. There's a square leg who's standing there. Will be able to stop that ball. It's a good field. Save 2 runs for the team. So 2 runs being added for Gautam. There hasn't been any expensive over that we have seen. Just the second over where we saw 2 boundaries being scored. A shot that's been played towards the point. Is there an appeal? But the umpire says no. Divya have reached successfully and taken that single. So we come to the end of 7 over. The scorecard moves to 32 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. Again, a bowling change that is happening from well and Joy's end. Jay stepping in. Right arm off spin is being brought in. Now, we have to wait and watch if any of the batsmen decide to charge this bowler. Short pitch delivery. It is in the air. There's no fielder there. So it will fall in the no man's land area. A short pitch delivery to start. What I am expecting at this moment, what I am expecting from these two guys, Divya and Gautam, I want to see them score big. I want to see a maximum. A delivery that was being bowled on the good length, being played smartly towards the leg side. There's a square leg being set up who's standing deep. There's no mid wicket. Now, if you see, the gap is pretty big. It is pretty much easy for any of the batters to score in that area for an off spinner. But they need to decide that. Now, the batters who are waiting there, Gautam, Divya, since long time, they need to start hitting. It's a 20-over game. A shot that's being played towards the leg side. There's a fielder standing there to stop that and throw it back at the bowler. And they will be able to take a single there. So that's what I said. The singles is something that's not an issue at this particular moment for the Jaguars. They would be happy with that because they have some good batters in their batting department who scores big. A ball that's been bowled very smartly on the good length. Took a bit of rise. Divya got surprised with that. Now looking at the batsmen, both of them are playing under a strike rate of 100. None of them have at least crossed a strike rate of 80. He wanted to play. Oh, he wanted to charge. Someone wanted to charge. Someone wanted to play something big. And unfortunately, an unsuccessful shot that's been played by Divya. So he departs. He has to come back after a good stumping that's been done from the keeper. So the first wicket that Jay gets in his first over. So 3 wicket has been fallen. 35 runs on board for the loss of 3 wickets. New batter Mithul has stepped in. Jay has got the first wicket in his first over. A Yorker delivery to start that. Is it going to be a run out? No, misses that. Misses that. Rather than hitting the bowler, if that would have hit the stumps, the new batter had to keep running and come back to the pavilion. So we come to the end of the first over that's been bowled by Jay. It's a successful over for the team Jaguars. Now they are dealing into singles at the moment, where there's a situation for them to have a good partnership and start scoring big for them. A flighted delivery again, completely been missed by the batsman. It's a beautiful sight to look at the left arm spinner. It becomes very difficult for a right-handed batsman to play to a left arm spinner. Like we know, Ravindra Jadeja is there. There are multiple bowlers who have been the left arm spinners. A shot that's been played after a long, long time. So welcome boundary for the Aces. After a long time, we have seen a boundary that's coming up. Just to remind you, Gautam was the man who's the opener for the team Aces. He scored his first boundary in the ninth over. Now, is he going to be the man who's be turning the entire match towards the Aces? A quicker one, hitting the pads, unexpected by the batsman. He was surprised with that quicker delivery. Even we were surprised. We were not thinking that this is going to be a comeback delivery after being scored for a boundary. A flighted delivery played straight towards the point area. Good field setup. A bit of mix-up between both the batters, but that would not cost them anything. Has been a good call from Mithil to Gautam. He would have lost his wicket at this particular moment, which they don't need. They need some good runs, good partnership. So played smartly towards the point with soft hands. There's no backup, but they haven't tried for the second run. The reason is only one. The first single that was being taken wasn't taken that quick. So we come to the end of 9 overs. The scorecard moves to 42 runs for the loss of 3 wickets. Now we would get an exciting thing that everyone waits in the Zooters tournament, the challenging over. Now what would happen is both the batsmen would need to decide a challenge that they will give it to the bowler. They will decide particular run that they will be able to score in that particular 6 deliveries. If they are able to score that many runs, they will get double out of it. If they are unable to do that, it would be considered as a maiden over. So here we are with an interesting part, the challenging over. Batsmen have decided that they will score 5 runs in this over. If they are able to successfully do that, they will get 10 out of it. Jay is the man. A shot that's been played towards the fine leg area. There's no square leg standing there. The mid-wicket have to run all the way to stop that ball. And in the first ball, they have scored a boundary, which means they just need 1 run to be scored in the rest of the 5 deliveries. Just 1 run to be scored out of these 5 deliveries. We have to wait and watch. Are we expecting a quicker delivery from Jay? Again, a shot that's been played towards the leg side and at the boundary, which means just in 2 deliveries, they have completed the target of 5 overs that was being challenged in this over. So this over comes to an end. 5 runs being scored, which means 10 runs would be added in the total. So 10 overs been completed, 52 runs on board for the loss of 3 wickets. Now they have 60 deliveries been left and they have 7 wickets in hand. So we have to wait and watch if the batters decide to score big in the rest of the 10 overs. Now the end have been changed for Kanav. He's coming from the mountains end at the moment. Mittal is on strike. There's a field change that's happening. Fine leg being sent out. The square leg being set up inside the circle. First delivery from Kanav to Mittal. Short pitch delivery. Went on the back foot. Mittal. And there's a good run. There's a good run. They know that the long on is standing deep. Now looks like there's a message that's been sent out to both the batters. Mittal needs to go ahead and rotate the strike. And Gautam needs to start hitting rest of the deliveries. Now we have to wait and watch what kind of an inning that Gautam would be playing for his team, because he stayed there for a longer time. A single on the second delivery. Back-to-back 2 singles on 2 deliveries. Now this is not going to impact much to the captain for Jaguars, because they know that singles is not an issue. In an over, even if 6 singles being taken, that's not an issue, because this is a 20 over game. A shot that's been played towards the long on. Atul standing there, picking up quickly and throwing towards the bowler. So 3 back-to-back singles being taken. Three deliveries, 3 singles being taken. A shot that's been played in the air. The covers area was being set up very smartly by the captain. 1 bounce, it went to the fielder. So 4 deliveries, 4 singles being taken. Mittal is back on strike. Kanav is bowling some good over for the team. The entire bowling department from the team Jaguars has been successful. A delivery that stayed low, went straight to the fielder who was standing in the gully. So the first wicket for Kanav. What a shot. What a shot. Now, he wanted to play that shot towards the offside area, but he wasn't expecting that kind of a bounce that would be coming. So the first wicket that Kanav gets in, and Mithul has to come back to the pavilion. So the wicket falls. Wicket keeps on falling. No boundaries or singles being scored. Much. Just 4 runs in the over. One more delivery to go. 4 wickets already back in the pavilion. Now the middle order needs to think something. One of them needs to decide. One of them needs to start scoring big. Abhiraj is the man who stepped in. Now the interesting part is, the best thing that we have seen in this inning is from the bowling department. The selection that's been done by the captain, selecting the bowlers, changing their end. He has read the entire pitch pretty well, which is why he's changing the bowlers when it is needed and changing their end too. A ball that's been bowled straight on the pads, stayed low. There was an appeal, but the umpire said it was going away from the leg stump, which is why it would be considered as a leg bye. So we come to the end to this over as well. 11 overs been completed. Scorecard moves to 57 runs for the loss of 4 wickets. A shot that the batsman wanted to play towards the leg side, completely misses that. I'm sure there's a lot of pressure in the batting department. The aces, they're having discussions with each other, but unfortunately they are not getting the right delivery to score. Now the intention looks pretty clear. Intention is pretty clear. This is the 12th over in progress, and we haven't seen any of the batters who want to charge and score big. Every single batters have decided to score singles. Now look at that delivery. That was quick, but that went on the leg side. A good keeping. That's been done by the keeper. A wide delivery. Again, a field change that's happening. Bakhtiyar is coming away from the offside, turning toward the leg side. There's a square leg who's standing outside the circle, standing deep. 2 fielders been kept on the leg side. A flighted delivery went on back foot, defensing that. Flighted delivery again, completely been missed. There's an appeal that is happening. There's a confident appeal that's been shown by the bowler, but the keeper wasn't interested that much, which is why it would be considered as a dead ball. Sorry, dot ball. A flighted delivery again, a Yorker delivery. There was an appeal that was happening from the keeper. He thought that it had hit the pad first, but the umpire signaling that it has hit the bat first. Short pitch delivery again being missed completely by the batter. Now there's an appeal. Look at that. What a wicket that is. The ball was there in the gloves of the keeper. The batsman kept moving, and he did the right thing. The keeper did the right thing, and he's been stumped out. What a smart work being done behind the stumps by the keeper. The batsman was just walking in the pitch, and the keeper, took the advantage and made sure that he gets a wicket. That was a smart work. That's been taught to a lot of the keepers by Mahendra Singh Dhoni, the successful captain of the Indian team. Half of the team back in the pavilion. The new batter has stepped in. Partho has stepped in. Is he the man who's changing the momentum for the Aces? Is he the man who would be scoring big for the Aces? He goes on the back foot, defends that pretty smartly. A dot to end the over. So we come to the end of 12 overs. 58 runs being scored for the loss of 5 wickets. Now Kanav comes back. He took his first wicket in the previous over, has been successful. The entire bowling department of Jaguars have shown their great performance. All the bowlers, the fielders have taken the catches that has come their way. They haven't given any misfields or dropped any catches, which is a plus point for any fielding department. First delivery, hitting the pads, going towards the leg side, no run being scored. One of the batters of Aces needs to decide something. One of these guys who are there, Gautam has been there since long time. He hasn't scored big. He needs to do that. He needs to do that for the team because he's been there. He has understood the pitch, what kind of a bowling department that the Jaguars have. He knows that. So he needs to go. He needs to charge up. A delivery that is hitting the pads again. Back to back, 2 deliveries being hitting on the pads. 2 dot deliveries there. A good shot that's being played towards the point area, but the protection is being kept there. Now, just to give you a reminder, this is the 13th over, and we haven't seen big scores being scored by any of the batters. Now, even if you see at Gautam, he's playing with a strike rate of 76, where he has faced 34 deliveries, just scored 26 runs for the team. A shot that's being played towards the long on who's standing outside, and they have lost a wicket. After a long time, Gautam decides to hit that ball, but unfortunately could not connect that well, and Atul takes that catch pretty nice. So 6 wicket being fallen for the scorecard of 58 runs on board. Now, new batsman who stepped in, Mehul. Now, he seems to be a left-hander, where there's a fielder that's been set up for him in the mid-wicket area. Now, Bakhtiar is making some changes in the fielding department. He's standing at the point. He's caught in a gully who's standing inside the circle. Fine leg being stepped out. Kanav is bowling his last delivery of the over. A Yorker delivery there. A dot delivery to end the over. So we still have a delivery to go. The reason is only one, that there are not many runs being scored in this over. But the wicket was being fallen. Last delivery of the over. No run being scored yet. Is it going to be a wicket maiden? The bells have fallen. There's a bit of breeze that has started all of a sudden. The bells have fallen, which is why the ball was being stopped. A Yorker delivery hitting the pad. There's an appeal that is happening. Umpire signals that it is going towards the leg side. So it's a wicket maiden that's been bowled by Kanav. 3 overs for this man. Just 8 runs being scored and 2 runs being taken. So we come to the end of 13 overs. The scorecard moves to 58 runs for the loss of 6 wickets. Again a bowling change that is happening from the bowling department. Gokul is coming in from the mountains end. Short pitch delivery to start there. Oh, that's a drop. Could have been a catch of the match. Could have been the catch of the match. Bakhtiar misses that. He was standing at short point. Good field setup there. Good field setup. Short pitch delivery again. Stayed on the back foot, defending that. Two dot deliveries to start. No run there yet in this over. 2 dot deliveries to start. Partho, the man on strike. A delivery that was going outside leg stump. No fine leg standing outside the circle, which means they will get 5 runs on that delivery. A wide and a boundary. This is the beautiful thing that we get to see in cricket. This is a sporting adventure. And you see such beautiful gesture that's been shown by every single fielder. You saw the batter wanted to tie his shoelace, but the other fielder who was standing at the point came up and did that for the batsman. It is beautiful cricket, which is why we love cricket. A smart single being taken by Partho. Now this is why we love cricket in India that much. Everybody takes it on another level. Though we lost the World Cup, but we still stand with the Team India because we know we are the best. We have shown the entire tournament who are the best. but one odd day or one bad day that we had in the finals. But nevertheless, life keeps on moving. A delivery that was a Yorker delivery took the edge of the bat, going towards the leg side. The fielder would be able to stop that. Now, it could have been a boundary. The reason is only one, it hasn't gone. The outfield is not that quick. The grass, the level of grass is a bit bigger than you expect it to be. Now, they have scored enough runs. Enough runs. I think this is the first over which has been scored very well in the entire inning that's been played by the Aces. 5 runs on the boundary that they have scored for a wide. 2 runs been scored now. A single before that. A shot that's been played straight towards the bowler. They are very confident in their fielding department, in the bowling department. The Jaguars, they are happy with the toss that they have won, and they have taken the right decision. Is what looks like if you look at the score. So the dot to end the over. 14 overs being completed. If you look at the scorecard, is not something that you would like to see in a 20-over game. 66 runs on board for the loss of 6 wickets. So Vishal continues his third over, coming from Wedin Joy's end. Partho on strike. They have 36 deliveries left in this entire inning. If they scored 120, 30 runs odd, I think their bowlers would have something to bowl and defend. A flighted delivery to start. Partha went on back foot, played straight towards the covers fielder who's standing outside the circle for a single. Not even a single 6 that we have seen in the entire inning. Not even a single maximum that we have seen. We have to wait and watch if we get to see that in the rest of the 6 overs. Mehul and Partho. Looks like the last batting department batters on the crease. Again, a field change that is happening. Flight, the delivery there took the edge of the bat. It was in the air for a while. The keeper wanted to take that. Two singles to start the over. So this is what I have been telling you. Now, in the entire match, none of the batters have decided and charged any of the bowler. There has been spinners been bowling from both the departments since a long time. We have seen the left arm spinner. We have seen the off spinner, right arm off spinner. But none of the batters have decided to charge them up. Now Partha is the man on strike. Gets the quicker one, played smartly, defending that on the back foot. It was a quicker one that was coming from Vishal. A dot delivery there. So 2 runs out of 3 deliveries. 15th over in progress. A flighted delivery. Partho played that smartly towards the point area. The fielder does well. Saves 3 runs for the team. Shows some football skills for the team there. So 3 singles out of 4 deliveries. Mehul tries to hit that in the air. It will fall in the no man's land area because the long off was standing outside the circle. He will save that. Another single coming in there. So last delivery of this over. A flighted delivery there. Partho tries to hit that, but gets a single. So 5 runs been scored in that over. 15 overs been completed. 6 wickets have been fallen. And the scorecard that you see is 71 runs. Jay comes back from the wet and join. Partho on strike at the moment. Now, if you're playing on a back foot to an off spinner, most probably you will see a dot delivery that is going straight in the gloves of the keeper. Now you need to come forward. You need to charge. Now it's the time for someone to charge this bowler. This is being played in the air. A single there, not being played with the entire energy of the batsman. So a single, rotating the strike. This is what's been happening since a long time. The entire crowd, the viewers who are watching this 6th version of Zooters, everyone is waiting for a maximum. We haven't seen a maximum yet. Now we are waiting to see if any one of these does that for the team. Mehul, the man there, who's faced 7 deliveries. Partho is the man who's played 10 deliveries. A shot that's been played very nicely towards the point area, but that would be just a single. Singles is something that hasn't been an issue for the team Jaguars, but has been an issue for the Aces. Because it's the time for them to charge up. They need to target one of the bowler, try and hit them big, score something big in at least one of the over. Has been a discussion from the captain Bakhtiar with the bowler. The ball has hit the edge of the bat, went straight toward the square leg fielder for a single. Flighted delivery played straight towards the fielder who's standing inside the circle. No run there. Flighted delivery again, completely misses that. And a dot delivery to end the over. So we move to the scorecard of 74 runs for the loss of 6 wickets in 16 overs. Now there's a bowling change that has happened in the 17th over. Vivek is the man who's bowling his first over. So this is the 17th over in progress. Partho and Mehul there for the aces. We have to see how many runs being scored in the last 4 overs. Short pitch delivery. There's no fielder standing there. What a comeback boundary for the aces. That is coming from the bat of Partho. Good shot that is. It was a short delivery to start by Vivek, being scored for a boundary on the first ball. Look at that. Went on back foot. He knew where the fielders were standing, hitting that between both the fielders and getting a boundary. Partho standing there, hitting that straight towards the long on, who will be able to stop that and throw it back to the bowler. So 5 runs in first 2 deliveries of Vivek. Now on the other side, we have to see what does Mehul does for the team, because it's a good start being given by Partho in this over. Scored a boundary. On the other side, he took a single, which is a good thing and a positive thing for the batter. Short pitch delivery went on the leg side. It would be considered as a wide. Defensive over to start. 6 runs being scored already in the first 2 deliveries. Square leg being sent out. No fine leg standing there. Third man standing inside the circle. Short pitch delivery and completely been missed by the batsman. Oh, and the keeper too. Could have been a run out. It was a slower arm. Change of pace being shown by Vivek, and the batter completely misses that. I literally thought it is going to be hit towards the leg side for a boundary or a maximum. But unfortunately, that did not happen, which means a single being taken and Partho back on strike, the man who scored a boundary in the first ball. We have to wait and watch if he scores more in this over. A shot that is played in the air. The fielder charges up, but could not catch that. A single there. Single, the scorecard moves to 82. 2 more deliveries left in this over. 8 runs being scored. Mehul back on strike. He went on back foot, played that ball towards the short cover standing inside the circle, but a quick single there. Last delivery of the 17 over, 9 runs being scored, and Partho back on strike. Short pitch delivery played again towards the same area where he scored a boundary. A good stop there by the fielder. So 10 runs being scored in that particular over. The scorecard moves to 84 runs in 17 overs for the loss of 6 wickets. Jay continues that, coming with his last over. He's been scored only for 12 runs. Now the batsman misses that, the keeper misses that. The ball is racing towards the boundary. But, as I told you, the outfield is not that quick, which is why just 2 runs been taken. A shot that's been played toward the leg side. The fielder that's been kept in. Now this has been the plus point, the best thing that the captain have done. He has kept the fielders in the right areas, which is why they have got wickets. Now if you see, the fielder could have been in the deep, but he was kept 10 to 15 yards above that circle, and they have got the wicket. So Partho comes back after trying to hit some big scores for the team. So we get to see the 7th wicket being falling on 86 run on board. This is the 18th over in progress. All the bowlers have done great work in the department. The captain is super happy with the bowling performance. And the new batter tries to hit that on the first ball, and he loses his wicket because he was standing outside the crease. And the rest of the things being done by the wicket keeper and gets the wicket. So 2 back-to-back wickets that we have seen in this over. 8 wicket falls for 86 runs. So 2 wickets that Jay have got on his 2 deliveries. Is it going to be the first hat trick that we would be seeing on this ground? Let's wait and watch. A shot that is going. Oh, it has hit the edge. There's no fielder standing there in the 3rd man area. If there would have been a slip or a gully, it could have been a wicket. It has been scored with an edge for a boundary. So welcome boundary for the team Aces. With that boundary, the scorecard is touching up 90. A shot that's been played towards the square leg was standing inside the circle. The batsman wanted a quick single. Anand, the man who just stepped in, got a boundary on his first delivery with an edge. These are the tail-enders that you're watching on your screen at the moment for the team Aces. 90 runs on board. A shot that's being played towards the leg side area. He knew that the fielder is not standing there outside the circle towards the fine leg, which is why he decides to sweep that and gets 2 runs. So we come to the end of 18 overs. The scorecard moves to 92 runs for the loss of 8 wickets. Vivek continues from Wet and Joy and 92 runs on board. Will they be able to touch a target of at least 100? They still have 12 deliveries left. They just need to score 8 out of those 12 deliveries to touch down 100. No pitch delivery to start. A great shot that's been played above the head of the fielder standing towards the offside. What a shot that is from Mehul, which is coming after a long time, but that was being connected well and a welcome boundary. Look at that shot. An over-pitch delivery. He took an advantage of that. He knew where the fielders were standing. It has gone all the way for a boundary. Good way to start the over. So the previous over that was being bowled by Vivek was being started with a boundary. Again, we are seeing the same thing. It has started with a boundary again. 96 runs on board. A shot again being played straight in the same area. An action replay, but with more power. There we are. We are seeing 100 runs on board. 2 back-to-back boundaries in this over. I want this man to be staying till the end. I want this man to be scoring some good runs for the team. At least take them up above 125. 2 boundaries. Now, after those boundaries being scored, there's a protection being brought in by the captain because he knows that Mehul looks dangerous at the moment. Shot that he wanted to play towards the leg side, misses that completely and loses his wicket. Wasn't a delivery that he should have lost a wicket on this delivery. It was a short delivery that stayed low. He could have hit that towards the leg side, but I would say that's a good shorter inning that we have seen. 2 boundaries and a good comeback by the bowler to get that wicket. So 9 wickets have been fallen for the scorecard of 100 on board. So the last batsman on crease, they have 9 deliveries that they can play. 100 runs on board. Will they able to play those 9 deliveries? Full toss delivery from Vivek. A good throw that's been done. Could have been hit the stumps. If Vivek wouldn't have stopped that, they would have got the last wicket as well. A dot delivery there. The entire inning has been completed for the scorecard of 100. We have lost another wicket. It's a great catch that's been taken by the keeper. So we come to the end of the first inning. A good bowling performance being shown by Jaguars. They have just given 100 runs in their entire inning. That's the last wicket for you. That's a great catch being taken. And Vivek gets that wicket. Look at that. Entire department of the Jaguars would be happy with the performance because they have done their part. Now it's time for the batters to do the rest and take them to a winning summary. Now, if you look at the scorecard that you see on the screen, the highest run scorer being Gautam, who scored 27 runs. He faced 39 deliveries there. And rest, if you see, none of them have scored above 20 runs. So we will see you after a quick short break with a target that's been set up by ACES in front of Jaguars for 101 runs. So we are back for the total that's been set up in front of the team who had decided to field first. Look at that start. Look at that start that's been shown by Jaguars. The first ball that's been bowled short. And the man, Bakhtiar, standing there scoring the first boundary of an inning. Just to remind you, only 100 runs being scored in the first inning. And they have a target of 101 runs that needs to be chased. Will this be changed quickly? We are waiting to see that. First boundary being scored, and there's a field change that has happened. Short pitch delivery. It was going outside of for a wide. So 5 runs already on board. Jay and Bakhtiar, both of them are there at the moment. The first ball that Bakhtiar faced, he showed a confident. He looks in a hurry. Look at that. Look at the way he's swinging those bat. He's in a hurry. He wants to score big in the power play. A shot that is going in the air. The fielder charging up would be able to stop that ball. He will be. Saves 2 runs for the team. Good running between the wicket. Now if you look at the way Bakhtiar have started his inning, he looks in a hurry. He wants to wrap it up quickly because he knows the target is not that big. A shot that's being played smartly toward the third man area for a single. Good smart cricket being shown by Bakhtiar at the moment. Single there to add on the total to 8. 4 deliveries in the first over. Field restrictions, power play restrictions. Everyone is aware of that. Just 2 fielders can be kept outside the circle, which is why Bakhtiar is charging up. Strike have been rotated by Bakhtiar. Jay on strike to face his first ball. Nishant is the man bowling from wet and joy end. A good delivery there, good length delivery to start bowling to the new batsman who's there. A shot that's been played on the back foot. Quick run they wanted. If this would have been a direct hit, Bakhtiar could have been in trouble. So 1 run there. And we come to the end of the first over. The scorecard that you see on board is 9 runs without a wicket. Runs on board in the first over. New bowler coming in, Mehul. Jay on strike. A flighted delivery to start the over. It was in the air for a while. The third man was standing on the circle. Now, at this particular moment, the captain of ACES needs to decide the right field being set up for the right bowler. I'm sure that Both the batters from Jaguars, they would want to score big as quick as possible. A delivery that was going outside of a full toss delivery, being bowled outside the pitch, which is why the umpire decides to give it as a no ball. So we are getting to watch the first free hit of the match. A shot that's been played in the air, no fielder there. Oh, there's a fielder that's been set up, a good field setup, and a good delivery there as a free hit. So just one run being scored on that. A flighter delivery to Bakhtiar. It is going in the air. The fielder is charging up and has dropped that catch. A costlier one. A costlier one. The man Bakhtiar who's charging up on every single ball. The catch has been dropped of the same man. Look at that. Flighter delivery. He wanted to play with full swing. It was in the air. The fielder turned up. Was right under the ball. But unfortunately misses that. A shot that he wanted to play towards the offside. Good delivery there. Mehul is bowling some great deliveries. It is in the air. The fielder trying to charge it up. It will fall in the no man's land area. A single there. Last ball of the second over. They are back on strike. Last ball of the second over. Good defense there. Doing some smart tricks. 2 overs being completed. 13 runs on board without a wicket. Now, as you are aware that there's no bounce on this pitch, which is why Bakhtiar decides to take off his helmet. Now, this is the third over in progress. The inning started with a cracking boundary by Bakhtiar. This is the third over. 101 run is the target at the moment. The sun has been stuck. It's all dark, pitch dark outside this ground. A single being taken. I'm sure the communication that has happened, the decision that both the batters have decided to do is, one would be rotating on the other side, someone needs to charge. And the man who would be taking the charge is the man on screen, Bakhtiar. Bakhtiar taking his own time, checking all the field that's been set up by the captain of ACES. Short pitch delivery, played that smart in a pretty different way to get a single on that ball. An overpitch delivery played straight towards the covers area. The fielder wanted to stop that, tried his best. A misfield there, and that would cost them another extra run. And look at that. Look at the throw. What's happening there in the ground? Two runs there. Jay is playing a very smart inning there. He's not trying to hit any of the deliveries at the moment. He's rotating the strike, dealing into singles and doubles, because they are aware that the target is not that big, which is why they would want to take it as quick as possible. But the main thing that they would want is to keep wickets in hand and take it away. Short pitch delivery. There was no fielder standing towards the square leg. It looks like a boundary. And it has. The outfield hasn't been that quick, which is why you would not see the ball running towards the boundary that quick. A boundary there that's been added up in the third over. 21 runs on board already. Third over in progress. Short pitch delivery. You cannot bowl such kind of deliveries to these batsmen. It's a no ball. It's a no ball and a boundary, which means 5 runs being added to the total. And it is going to be a free hit, where the batsman is free to hit that delivery anywhere he wants to. Even if that delivery hits the ball hits the stumps. No issues with that. So 2 free hit that we have seen in the second inning at the moment. 27 already on board. Expensive over. 14 runs already in this over. Last delivery. It is hitting the pads. Stayed low. And no run there. So 3 overs been completed. 27 runs on board without a wicket. Same bowler continuing that with a flighted delivery to start the over. A quick single being taken there by Bakhtiar. Mehul is starting second over with a flighted delivery. To win this match, ACES needs only one thing, that is wickets. And wickets back to back. Flighted delivery going outside pitch. That's been pitched. Now this is the third free hit that we are seeing in this inning. Not good bowling that is happening. Not good bowling. This is the third free hit. We haven't seen a successful free hit that's been taken by any of these batters. This is the third one. Are we expecting a maximum on this delivery? Short pitch delivery. It is in the air. The fielder charging up. There has been 3 free hits that we have seen. None of have been connected that well. None of them have been scored for a 6 or a boundary. There were 2 where 2 singles being taken, and one of them is a dot delivery, which was in the previous over. Again, a delivery that's pitched outside of, going as a wide. Not good bowling. I'm sure the captain would want to have a discussion with the bowler, with the bowlers who are bowling, because they know they do not have a big total to defend. It's just 100 runs. And look at that. Bakhtiar playing very smartly, defending that ball. A shot that is going in the air. No fielder standing there. One bounce for a boundary. What a shot that is. A flighted delivery that's been hammered by Bakhtiar, scoring his 2nd boundary of the match. Bakhtiar is in a hurry. He wants to wrap it up as quickly as possible. Short pitch delivery. Played straight towards the fielder who was standing at the shot. Bit of misfield. But easily they will take the single. A flighted delivery that's been played towards the covers area. A bit of misfield and again a boundary. What a shot that is. 2 boundaries in this over. So we come to the end of 4 overs, 40 runs on board without a wicket. Four overs been completed, 40 runs been scored already without a wicket. Bakhtiar there, the man who's standing with some great boundaries that he has scored in his innings. A short pitch delivery to start that over. Unexpected bounce. Bakhtiar was surprised. We were surprised. We were not expecting that to happen. Mithul, the man starting that over with a dot delivery. They need a couple of good overs. They just need wickets to win this match. 61 runs to win. They have 16 overs in hand at the moment, which looks a pretty easy equation. Bakhtiar knew that there's no fielder. There's no fielder standing towards the leg side. The fine leg was standing inside the circle. Square leg was standing inside the circle. He took an advantage of that, and he pulled that towards the boundary on the leg side. Look at that. Easy pickings at the moment for them. Looks like they are in a hurry. They want to wrap it up in 10 overs itself. 44 runs already on board without a wicket. Bakhtiar and Jay right there for the team. Both of them playing with a strike rate of more than 180 at the moment. There has been a bad change that has happened for Bakhtiar. He's hit a boundary just before that. "44 runs already on board. We still don't see any fielder standing on the fine leg. The new bowler, Mithul, is bowling some short delivery that he has started. Both the deliveries have been short. Look at that. That's a full toss delivery. Pulled towards the same area for a boundary again. Now, this hasn't been a good captainship by the captain. Now, if you're seeing that these batters are hitting towards the leg side, if the bowler is not confident on bowling towards the offside, you should keep one of the fielder outside the leg side. Keep that fielder outside fine leg. Let them take singles there, because boundaries is going to hurt them. Now there you are. I think the captain have heard what I had to say. The point is being brought in. Fine leg stepping out. 3 deliveries being bowled. 2 boundaries being scored on these 3 deliveries. A delivery that's hitting the pad. There's an appeal. Umpire decides to give that as a not out because it was being pitched in the right area but going towards the leg side. A dot delivery to come back after being scored for 2 boundaries. Four deliveries, 8 runs been scored. 2 more deliveries to go in the Mithul's over. This is his first over. A delivery that's going outside leg. Umpire turning towards us, opening his arms and delivering as a wide delivery. "48. With that extra, it moves to 49. Bakhtiar, the man on strike. Short pitch delivery again. Went on the leg side. Again an extra run. 10 runs being scored already. There hasn't been any bowler who's put a pressure on the batsman. There hasn't been anyone who has taken a wicket for the team. The only way they can be on the winning side is by taking wickets. 10 runs being scored in this over. 2 boundaries being scored towards the leg side. 50 runs already on board. This is the 5th over in progress, the power play. Short pitch delivery can be pulled very smartly there by Bakhtiar. This is the 3rd boundary being scored in this over. An expensive over, an expensive 5th over of the power play. What a shot that is. So 3 boundaries in this over, couple of extras, an expensive over. This is the 5th over in progress. They have already crossed 50 odd runs, which means just 46 runs needed to win this match. Both the batters looks pretty confident. They are not hesitating at the moment to hit boundaries or maximums, especially this man Bakhtiar. An expected bounce is there on this pitch. This is what I have been telling you in the entire tournament. So we come to the end of 5th over. The scorecard moves to 54 runs for the loss of 0 wicket. Interesting part of the entire tournament of Zooters that's been brought in to place. They have the challenging over. They have challenged the bowler. Both the batters have challenged the bowler that they will be able to score 10 runs in this particular over. If they are able to do that, they get double out of it, which means 20 runs to be added in the total. Now, at this particular moment, how easy it is looking for both the batters, it looks like even if they would have taken 15 runs in this challenging over, they could have done that easily. Last over of power play. And the batters have decided the right thing. They have taken it as a challenging over because they know the field restrictions are there. A shot that Jay wanted to play towards the offside. First delivery starting with an extra. A wide delivery to start the challenging over. 1 run already been scored. 6 deliveries left. 9 to score in those 6 deliveries. Short pitch delivery stayed in the air. The fielder charging up. And they have taken the catch. What a catch that is. Look at this. What is happening in the challenging over? First ball, an extra run. And the other ball, bold shot. Batsman wanted to pull that toward the leg side, hitting the upper side of the bat, going in the air, and the catcher taking that catch. So first wicket falls on 55 for Team Jaguars. New batsman stepping in after losing the first wicket, Kanav. With Bakhtiar, he's there. They're just supposed to score 45 runs. This is the challenging over. Just to give you a reminder, just 1 run being scored, and they have lost a wicket as well. 2 deliveries been completed, 4 deliveries left, and they need to score 9 runs out of those 9 deliveries. 5 deliveries. Shot has been played towards the covers area, and a welcome boundary. They were looking for this. They were looking for a boundary because the equation is 3 balls left. They need to score 5 runs out of it. Three more deliveries left. 5 runs to be scored in this challenging over. Again, the same shot that is coming towards the covers area. The fielder stops that. Gautam, the man who's there, did that for the team. So 4 runs needed out of 2 deliveries. Are we expecting a boundary that is coming from the bat of the batter who's in charge at the moment? Bakhtiar. 2 balls left. 4 runs to score. A shot that he wanted to play towards the leg side across that delivery. That was a delivery that was going outside of. He wanted to play that towards the leg side. And the bowler wins the challenge. Now this would be considered as a maiden over because they have not got 10 runs out of those 6 deliveries, which means this would be considered as a maiden over. So we come to the end of the power play. No movement of the run that would happen. The scorecard would still say on 54. Nishant, the new man who just stepped in, facing the new bowler, Nishant. A flighted delivery to start that over. A flighted delivery again, played a shot that is going towards the leg side for a single. Just 45 needed, 46 needed at the moment with that single. Again, a dot delivery in that over by Nishant. So 2 dot deliveries in this over. 1 run being scored. Flighted delivery again. Sweeps that toward the leg side. No chance for that fielder. The reason is only one. It went like a bullet for the fielder. Beautiful shot. That's been played towards the leg side. Look at that. A flighted delivery. Full toss flighted delivery. There wasn't any chance for the fielder to stop that, and it has gone all the way for a boundary. Looks like a fielder is injured there inside the ground. I hope he's doing well. I think he's injured himself while stopping that boundary. Let's have a look at that. Four deliveries being completed, 5 runs being scored. We saw one player got injured, which is why we took a halt. We took a pause in this match, where we are watching live at this particular moment. Bakhtiar playing on 30 for the team, where he scored 6 boundaries already. 80 balls remaining in this match, 42 runs to be scored. A flighted delivery there. Played very smartly by Bakhtiar for a single. This is the right thing to do after being scoring for a boundary or a maximum. You're rotating the strike. You have a chance to go back on the other side. Think about it. How do you want to play the next delivery? That's a very good thing. It's a sign of a good batsman. Again, a delivery that was flighted, very well bowled towards the offside. So we come to the end of 7 overs. The scorecard that we see is strong from the perspective of the Jaguars. 7 over completed, 60 runs on board for the loss of 1 wicket. So Sarang is coming in from the mountains end. There's a bowling change that has happened from the captain. It looks like a very easy equation at the moment for the team Jaguars. They just need 41 runs to be scored. They have 78 deliveries left, which means they have 13 overs. On the other side, they have 9 wickets in hand as well. A shot that's being played very nicely towards the leg side area. There's the fielder charging up there. Oh, he tried his best. He tried his best. Unfortunately, that goes for a boundary. A boundary to start the 8th over. A good shot that was going toward the leg side. The fielder was standing. The fine leg was standing inside the circle. He tries his best, but unfortunately could not stop that. So boundary again from Bakhtiar. He moves to 35. This man is dealing only into boundaries and maximums. I am awaiting for the first maximum of this match. We haven't seen any hard hitting being done. For a maximum, we have seen beautiful boundaries being scored by a couple of batsmen. A flighted delivery. He charges up. Bakhtiar does that and plays towards the long off area for a single. So this is what rightly he has done for the team. He's scoring into boundaries. He's taking single on the next ball. He's not trying anything hard because he knows that it is a very easy equation for them. It is a very key equation for them. 65 already on board. 36 to win from here with 9 wickets in hand. A flighted delivery. The ball racing towards the leg side. 2 fielders charging up. And look at both the batsmen. They're just walking. They're just taking those easy singles. They don't want to rush because they know they have enough time to get on the winning side. Short pitch delivery. The fielder standing inside the fine leg. He knew that where he was standing. That's a boundary that was going all the way. This is the 8th boundary. Now he's playing his part in a stronger way. 40 runs already for this man. And in this inning, he's the man who's dealing into boundaries at the moment. 2 boundaries already been scored in this over. 70 on board. Flighted delivery. Takes it as a full toss. It's a good stop there. A fielder who's standing there on the leg side towards the square leg stopped that beautifully. A single being taken there. Last ball of the 8th over, 71 runs on board, 30 runs to win from here. It's an easy equation, but this is cricket. I always give you a reminder of that. This is a game which is unexpected. Anything can happen anytime. Flighted delivery played towards the fine leg. He will be able to stop that, but won't be able to stop that single. It's a good run. It's a good quick run. There was an appeal, a direct hit happened, but it would be considered as a not out. So 8 overs been completed, 72 runs on board for the loss of 1 wicket. Now Nishant coming in from the mountains end. 29 runs needed from here, where they have 12 overs in hand. A flighted delivery to start. Long on standing outside the circle would be able to pick that up. Good single there. Kanav have decided to deal into singles because he knows that the man who's standing on the other side is dealing into boundaries. He can take them to a winning situation on the winning side as quick as possible, which is why he does not have to try anything at the moment. Flighted delivery, it is going in the air. The keeper calls it, it is mine, and he drops it. Can you imagine a catch that's been dropped by a keeper? Nothing is going their way. Nothing is happening for them. Look at that. It went in the air and could have been taken. It was an easy catch. Look at that. A quick single being taken. Oh, look at that. The way these guys are doing it, they are doing it so easy. So easy. Quick single being taken. He knew that none of the fielder were charging. Then the bowler decides to charge. And within that particular time, Bakhtiyar knew that he can run for the second run. 2 runs being taken there. 2 quick runs being taken there. A flighted delivery. Bakhtiyar went back and defending that. A shot that is going in the air. Am I going to be the happier man? Yes, I am. I was looking for this maximum. I was telling you that no one have scored a boundary in this over or in this entire inning. It is going for a maximum. What a shot that is. This man is on 49. Oh, it has hit the edge. It has hit his chest. So with that, 9 overs been completed. 81 runs on board for the loss of 1 wicket. So just 20 runs needed in 66 deliveries that are there. Man on the other side, playing on 49. Now Divya coming in with his first over. A ball that's been bowled outside off. The batsman wanted to let it go. It's a good delivery. That's the right thing to do. The batsmen need to respect good deliveries that are coming in from the bowlers. That is cricket. That is cricket for you. A delivery that was being bowled on a short pitch area. A good single there by Kanav. Bakhtiyar back on strike, playing on 49. And run towards his 50. Is he going to take it a single? Is he aware of that he's playing a 49? I don't think so that this man is going to stop. He might try to hit a boundary or a maximum because he's in a hurry. Short pitch delivery played towards the covers area, and with that single, he gets to his 50 runs. What an inning that this man has played for the team. Get captain doing the thing for the team, wanting them to take for a win. He scored 50 when there's a total of 100 being put up from the other side, and there's a target of 101 runs. Beautifully played there by Kanav for a good 2-run there. Good stop there by both the fielders. 2 easy runs being taken. A good length delivery. Wasn't a delivery that the batsman should have tried to hit. It was a good length delivery. It's the last ball of this 10th over. 85 runs on board, 16 to get. It is in the air for a while. No chance there. And they would be able to take that single again. So with that, we come to the half inning from the Jaguars. 10 overs being completed. 86 runs on board. 50 more runs, 15 more runs to win. Now the bowling change that has happened. Now the new man Kulp coming in with his first over, just 15 runs to get in next 10 overs that are there with these two guys. Kanav and Bakhtiyar at the moment looking very comfortable there. I'm sure they would be wanting to finish it off in an over or two. Short pitch delivery to start, kind of doing his part that he has been doing since the time he's entered on the pitch. So 2 run being taken, bit of misfield. Now you do see the shoulders are down from the fielding department. They are aware that there is nothing that is left for them at this particular moment. So 2 runs being taken, a misfield there. Short pitch delivery, hitting the edge. The keeper misses that completely, but a good field being done by the third man who's standing inside the circle, saves 3 runs for the team. 12 more to get. Now at this particular moment, Bakhtiyar is on strike. Are we getting some maximums in this over from Bakhtiyar? Is he planning to finish it off in this particular over itself? We have to wait and watch. Short pitch delivery, he plays that towards the square leg who's standing outside the circle. He does his part. Takes a quick single there. Short pitch delivery, hitting the edge again. It is in the air. The third man misses that. The third man who's done a good part on the previous delivery to save the boundary. Now he does something that is not expected by the captain. It is hitting the edge. Completely misses that. And it has gone for a boundary. A shot that kind of wanted to play towards the leg side but misses that completely. A dot delivery. Just 7 more runs needed in 55 deliveries where 9 wickets are in hand. A shot that's being played towards the leg side, square leg. Does a bit of misfield, wouldn't cost them much. And with that single, they move on to 95. So 6 runs needed in rest of the 9 overs where they have 9 wickets in hand. A cheesy situation for them to get this match. So Vinith is the man doing the proceedings at this particular moment for the Aces. The dugout looks happy for the Jaguars. They are very happy with the performance that the bowlers have shown, the fielders have shown. The entire department of Jaguars have done their part. Great wicket keeping, great fielding, great bowling. And look at the performance of the batters. They have just lost 1 wicket, which is a very positive sign for the team for the rest of the tournament. They came well prepared. They were aware what needs to be done in this particular situation, which is why the situation looks so easy for them. A full toss delivery. There's a big gap between two fielders. The fielder charging up, tries to stop that ball, and they will take easy 2 runs. So just 4 runs to get in the rest of the delivery. 4 deliveries left in the 12th over. Short pitch delivery stayed low. Batsman could not hit that well, but he will take an easy single there. So 3 runs in this over. 3 deliveries left and 3 runs to win. Easy cheesy picking. What I'm expecting at this moment from this man who's there on your screen, on the crease, Bakhtiar, the man who scored a 50. I'm expecting him to score a boundary or a maximum. He tries that. He tries that. And there's a fielder standing there picking up that ball, throwing back to the bowler with a single. So 2 runs left. Still 2 runs to get to be on the winning side. Pitch delivery. There's no fielder standing there, but there's a fielder who will cover that up and take that single. So we are seeing a total of 100 that's been put up by the Jaguars already in 12 overs. And on the other side, Aces have scored 100 runs in their entire inning. Just 1 run needed. Is it going to be a maximum or a boundary? And it's a shot that's being played towards the covers area. With that, the proceedings are being completed. And the match is over. And they have won it very easily, keeping 8 overs, 9 wickets in hand. What a performance. What a batting performance. And the entire team have done. The bowlers, the fielders, the keepers, everyone have done their part, which is why they're standing strong on the winning side. The Jaguars have won this match, keeping 9 wickets in hand and 8 overs. So you are watching Zuta Presents International School Darts Tournament 6.0, whose Segway co-sponsor, Hide and Seek, official snacking partner, Electro Rush official hydration partner, Virat official apparel partner, Dual Ali official beverage partner, Sporting Tools official equipment partner, and Trupti official food partner. So we come to the end of the 19th match of this tournament, where Jaguars won the toss. They decided to field first. On the other side, Aces were bowled out on 100, and Jaguars have chased that total very easily just in 12 overs and standing on the winning side. Well played. So we will see you in the next match that we have on the other side right after this short break, match number 20.